Ever pause to wonder what it really means to live well as a man today? We live in an age that glorifies relationships. Social media tells you that happiness comes from couple selfies, shared apartments, and matching outfits. But here is the truth most men never realize. Your single years can be the most powerful, luxurious, and liberating time of your life, if you know how to use them. How long have you been single? For many men, admitting they're single feels like admitting failure. The longer they stay that way, the more embarrassed they become. Yet there's absolutely nothing wrong with being single. In fact, when done right, it's a stage of life filled with potential, growth, and freedom that men in relationships often envy. A single man can focus entirely on his career, build his wealth, explore his passions, and enjoy the company of friends, both male and female, without compromise. Being single isn't a curse, it's a privilege, a rare opportunity to live fully on your own terms. So the real question is, are you using that privilege to its fullest? Because if you're not, it is easy to fall into the trap of loneliness and quiet frustration, the kind that leads to anxiety, burnout, and emotional emptiness. Ironically, when you start chasing relationships out of that loneliness, women sense it immediately and pull away. The more you chase, the less they're interested. If you truly want to attract women, and more importantly, enjoy life, you must first learn to master and celebrate your singlehood. Let's talk about the 4 core luxuries every single man should maximize. 1. Freedom. 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 Freedom is the ultimate luxury, and most men don't appreciate it until it has gone. When you're single, your time, energy, and decisions belong entirely to you. You can go anywhere, do anything, and live however you want. You don't need to explain your choices or ask for permission. Want to take a spontaneous weekend trip? Hit the gym at midnight? Binge a new Netflix show without interruption? You can. Relationships, even great ones, inevitably limit your personal time and autonomy. That's not a complaint, it's reality. So while you're single, make sure you're squeezing every drop of joy out of your freedom. 2. Your money, your rules. Let's be honest, dating and relationships are expensive. Dinners, gifts, trips, anniversaries, it adds up. When you're single, your finances are 100% under your control. You can invest, save, or splurge exactly as you wish. Buy that gaming setup, upgrade your car, or book that solo vacation you've been dreaming of. Spend your money where you get the most fulfillment. And if you've just come out of a breakup, redirect that budget toward you. Buy something that excites you. Maybe a PS5, a new suit, or a course that sharpens your skills. You've earned it. Treat yourself the way you've always wanted to treat someone else. 3. Minimal stress, maximum clarity. Every man who's been in a relationship knows the emotional weight it can bring. You worry, overthink, compromise, and often lose touch with your own needs. Being single gives you a clean mental slate. You no longer have to decode mixed signals, maintain endless communication, or manage emotional drama. You can focus on you, your fitness, your career, your goals, your mental peace. A man who is centered, calm, and focused on his purpose radiates confidence. And yes, that's exactly the kind of man women find magnetic. 4. The art of self-exploration. Here is the beauty of being a man in today's world. You can reinvent yourself endlessly. Pick up new skills, learn an instrument, master a sport, read books that expand your worldview, travel solo, take risks, do things that challenge and excite you. The more you explore, the more depth and character you develop. Ask yourself honestly, what new skill have I learned in the past 6 months? What challenge did I overcome this year that made me stronger? When was the last time I did something completely new? Growth is magnetic. A man who constantly evolves, who learns, builds, and creates, becomes a man of substance. As the Indian philosopher Omkar Phatak once said, being single is getting over the illusion that someone else will complete you and taking charge of your own life. Final thoughts. Become the man who doesn't need, but chooses. When you fully embrace your singlehood, your freedom, finances, clarity, and growth, something magical happens. You stop chasing validation. You become fulfilled, calm, and magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who are complete on their own, not because they need love, but because they choose it. So, starting today, commit to living richly. Upgrade your habits, explore your world, and build your empire. Not to impress anyone, but because you deserve a life that feels luxurious from the inside out. Because at the end of the day, a refined single man isn't lonely. He's living life on his own terms, in style. And welcome to Gentleman Blueprint. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment, share your thoughts, and subscribe to join a brotherhood of men who choose to become better every day.